From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on Crypto with LALATE, with incredible news about the top cryptocurrency coins of 2021 for you to buy and the coins for you to stay away from. In this recording, we'll be going over the top cryptocurrency coins for you to be buying, when to be buying, and when to be selling. It'll be for beginner and advanced. I'll cover a lot of coins and a lot of market trends. We'll understand where the market came from and where it's going, because we're going into a weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are often big trading opportunities for you to make big money. Last Monday, it did it, and it will likely do it again this week as well. But what did we learn from the Robinhood IPO stock offering in the last 40 hours? Did it signal something about what's happening with crypto? It did. I'll go over that in this recording as well. We've had an impressive week for Bitcoin, having a big run, but then pulling back, but other coins not so much. And why was that run not as pervasive as a lot of people may have thought? In this recording, we'll be looking at a lot of coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and other coins like Doge, which has really been relatively flat. Polygon. We'll be looking at coins like Aave, and then Compound and Synthetic and Decentraland, those anomaly coins I covered on this channel, SushiSwap. And then we'll be looking at coins that are making interesting moves across the board. A lot of coins that will wonder whether that is the end of the run or whether there's more in hand. We'll be looking at coins like AMP and also coins like SushiSwap, and understand either other coins for us to buy and flip, day trade, or other opportunities to make money on. There are, and they're all covered in this recording for advanced and also for beginners. And this is LALATE Crypto. How are you? Welcome, and thank you for joining me on today's recording. There is a lot to cover, and there's a lot of movements across the board. It's a weekend, and last weekend gave you a big buying opportunity, a big profit opportunity. I hope it's again the same, and I'm going to show you how to make money in this recording. But first, subscribe. This is LALATE, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. 400,000 subscribers at YouTube, a record in 1 year. And I really, really want to thank you for your patronage on our overnight crypto shows. They have been astronomically successful in the last few days. We're going from a few people in the chat to a few hundred people in the chat to now thousands and thousands of people overnight. The numbers are absolutely skyrocketing. And this is as a lot of crypto is falling out of favor. People are finding less interest, but they're finding this channel because I'm showing you the opportunity. Let's get to the details starting right now. I'm going to start right with that topic. It comes from the Robinhood IPO. As you know, Robinhood is a platform where you can buy stocks. You can also buy crypto. And the IPO went live in the last 40 hours, and it was a bomb. It was really quite bad. Why did it go bad? A lot of insiders say that a lot of the excitement that was there for purchasing and selling among retail consumers is not there anymore, especially when it comes to crypto. This is what I've been talking about for a while. They just describe it in a different way, and I love the way they describe it, so I want to use the context. I've described crypto in a bear market, currently in a bear market. Bear market means it's devaluing. Coins have less value over time. But they also describe it as a sentimental bear market, where people saw the big runs of crypto from January to May. You bought the coin in January. You didn't know much about the coins. You bought it. Your friend told you to buy it, or your neighbor's sister. You bought it. You put it away. And in 3 months, it was up 3,000%. And then you just don't see that anymore. You just don't see that. You see things losing value repeatedly, day after day. And certainly nothing making 3,000% in just a few weeks. So that whole sentiment is gone. And that is what they talked about with what's going on with crypto. I don't go much into the mentality of the investing in crypto, because I just say, don't buy that way anymore. I show you the way you can make 300%. And here's what's interesting is that they did talk about in the Robinhood offering that people who were buying and selling crypto were just buying and putting it away for 3 months and coming back in 3 months. What I talk about is sort of a passive investor, someone who just doesn't really know much about it, just says, I'm going to buy it, put it away, and I'll check back in a few weeks. Well, in the case of this crypto market, you can't do that anymore. For the last 6 weeks, I've told viewers that you cannot buy a coin and think you can turn a profit on it in 3 months. Meaning, if you bought it at $10 today, do not think it's going to be worth $15 in 3 weeks from now. Rather, instead of $10, it's going to go to $8 or $7. It's going to devalue. And they talk about that in the news about Robinhood, saying that A lot of people, that's just what they do. They just buy and they put it away. They don't have time to do everything that I discuss on the channel. And that's why you're making money. That's why you're making money. Because what we do on this channel is that now that you cannot buy and hold for 3 months, you still have the opportunity to day trade. You have the opportunity to flip. And these are huge returns. 200% return your money in 2 days, 3 days, 300% return your money in 2, 3 days. And guess what? The biggest time of the week to do it is now. Friday to Monday. Let's go over what Friday to Mondays do for us, starting right now. If you've been with this channel, I've been detailing the Friday to Monday phenomenon of crypto every single week for every that this channel has existed. And it's a unique phenomenon that just repeats itself. I think with the only exception of 2 weeks, it didn't do it. And there were 3 other weeks where it sort of did it earlier and ended earlier. But then all the rest of the time, it's just done it. So what does it do? You basically see coins lose value throughout early part of Friday. And then by evening, I'm discussing West Coast time, Los Angeles time. By evening, Friday night, coins start to go up, and they go up nicely. Then they really, really run high, up, appreciate, go up in value very, very quickly between sunrise Saturday morning and about noontime or 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday morning. So from that Friday evening to Saturday at noon is this enormous run up. It's very, very abrupt. It's very, very quick. It's very sudden. And then generally they come off by about Saturday noontime. They sort of slow down. The manner in which they slow down has different over time. Sometimes it's just a progressive slowdown from Saturday noontime to about Sunday evening at midnight. That just sort of slowly goes down. That's a long hours. I mean, it's all Sunday and it's half a Saturday. That's, that's what, 36 hours. That's a long progression downward. Sometimes it just sort of slowly comes down, and then Sunday it sort of flattens out. And then sometimes it's just very abrupt, but it's generally that movement. And then Monday it comes back up. Now, what happened last week? Last week, the Saturday downturn to Sunday was not that severe, meaning the run-up on Friday and Saturday was great. And while it did go down on Saturday afternoon and Sunday, it didn't go down that much. I can't recall the percentage, but I would say maybe it's like it lost 20% of whatever gained from that Friday, Saturday. So like you go up this way, and then you only went down maybe about this much on the Saturday, Sunday last weekend. And then the Monday went up really well, really well. So I had a lot of viewers that I think basically did not get out of the position by Saturday afternoon. They said, no, I'm staying in. We're not going down that much. I'm up so much. And that's how you always gauge things. I'm up so much from Friday, I'm not getting out yet. Let's do it with the hands again. That it was basically going up Friday, Saturday, and then by Saturday noontime was coming down and came down, but just sort of stopped. It didn't come all the way back down to where Friday was. It just sort of stopped, maybe 20% down, and some people had the stomach for it and said, I'm just going to take the risk. It's flattening out now, Saturday night, Sunday. I'm just going to stay in there. And they did, because they figured they were still up from Friday. They're still up positive on their trading opportunity. And guess what happened on Monday? Monday's always a good day. Monday is always an up day, just like Saturday's always an up day. And it went up. And Monday was a really big up day. And then you want to get out because Tuesday was down. So that shows you the trend line. Let me recap, because I don't think I've ever explained this Monday phenomenon as much as I should. The Mondays are generally strong for crypto. And so the question is, do you cash out on the Saturday as you downtrend, or do you stomach it and have the risk tolerance to stay in there if you're losing 5%, 10% from your high on Saturday to say, wait, I want to wait from Monday because I just sense Monday's good. And that's what happens. So here is where you need to know. You need to, so if you're getting ready for tonight and you're getting ready to buy, what should you buy? Where should you buy it? How should you gauge what to buy? Let's go over all the strategies. Let's start with the trading opportunities right now. So there's 2 different trading opportunities which viewers have learned from this channel. The first one I call day trading. The second one I call flipping. Day trading is a shorter time frame. Flipping is a longer time frame. Day trading you could still stay in the position if it's still up and turn it into flipping. And day trading you can do every day, whereas flipping is not that often. Let me go over the analysis. They both start with you looking at a coin that is up about 18%. That's usually the benchmark, up 18% for the 24-hour window. You look at the chart then, you're like, oh, it's up 18%. That's the trigger level. And then you look at the chart and say, can I get another 20% out of this coin for today? Can it go up another 20%, meaning it will be up 38%? If it's a yes, then you get into the coin. Day trading says when you reach that 20% profit level, get ready to get out, but don't get out if you're still up. If you start to downtrend, get out. You're done. You got your return. Thank you. Get out. But if you're still up, stay in. How long are you expected to stay in this position? No more than a day and a half. Now, why do I say no longer than a day and a half? Meaning that it usually loses its steam within a day and a half and then starts a downtrend. So the longer you get out, the longer you're in the position, the more likelihood it's about to downtrend. So let's say you get in, it does go to 20%, then it goes to 30%, then it goes to 40%. And so you're now 40% up in your money and you've only been in for a day, but LA said, hey, within a day and a half, it's going to downtrend. Then as you get close to that day and a half, and you're still going up, get ready because it could go down. And then when it starts going down, get out. Now, let's talk about day trading. It's the same, flipping. Flipping is the same scenario, just longer in there. Flipping instead of a day and a half is 3 days. Why do I say 3 days? Because generally the coin loses its strength after the third day. And that strength weakening starts at day 2. So you start to see the coin is like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this run. I think I'm done going positive. Okay, time to tank. And when it tanks, it does tank. It tanks very abruptly. So as you get close to that third day, you want to get out. When are these opportunities available for day trading versus flipping? Day trading, any day of the week, whether the market's up or down. Flipping is generally when the whole market is up. So now you're seeing, okay, well, you just explained to me the Friday to Sunday scenario. Yeah. So most coins are up on Saturday. So, but then they're also down on Saturday afternoon and Sunday. So that really is the Friday to Monday scenario will likely be a day trading opportunity for you. But if the coin is still up enough for you to stay in the position and you enter on a Friday, because that's when you should enter, if it's low, then Friday to Saturday is 1 day, Saturday to Sunday is 2 days. Well, then we're past our day trading opportunity. Now we're going into flipping. If you're still up on the Friday position you're bought in at, then you don't sell out until you see a downtrend, which would likely be the end of Monday, because remember, Tuesday is usually a down day. So there you go. Which coins would I do this with, and which coins would I not do this with? I would absolutely not do this with coins that don't move much, or that are too expensive and don't move for what their valuation is. Let me give an example. If a coin is $200, you don't have to buy the whole $200 coin, but the coin is $200 and the coin just moves up $20. That's 10%. No, you wouldn't do that. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is over $30,000. If Bitcoin just goes up $200, that doesn't do anything for anyone because it's a pricey coin. So you need to pull out your calculator always for these analysis. Now, let's understand that is the opportunity from now to Sunday. But what's going on with this market? The market's a down market. The market is a bear market. Bear market means we're going to devalue. And you've learned over the last week that my predictions, while the market did nicely this week, are still accurate. What's going on? What's going on is that we've had 4 market crashes over the last few months. And while we're downtrending and devaluing as a market, we will have days, if not a week, where we are up. But that's not to say that we are going to the positive. How do we look at this? We have to understand the history. And here's a brief history of what happened. We had a beautiful run from January to May where coins went up 300%. You had nothing to do with the coin. It just sat back and you just enjoyed the run. But by May, the whole market reached its highest price point. Within about a week, the first market crash hit on a Tuesday. The next one was on that same Wednesday, and the next one was on that same Sunday. Crash number 1, 4 a.m., People's Republic of China comes out, statement, trash talks crypto. Market crashes, but by Wednesday, market fully rebounds. Thursday, PCR does the same thing, same time in the morning, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right after they have their coffee or something. I don't know why it's always that time. And then the market crashes, comes back on Friday. In fact, Saturday was really wonderful, comes up really high, higher than the crash level. But then Saturday noon did exactly what I told you early in this video. Saturday noon started a downtrend. And that Sunday was really horrible. It just started going lower on Saturday and kept on going. And the speed at which it was going down was very abrupt and kept on crashing and crashing and crashing. So that Sunday was the third market crash, what I identified as third market crash, even though there was no PCR statement. That Sunday, the coins got lower than they got from the three market crashes. Now, a lot of viewers bought that Sunday night. Yeah, because the coins were so cheap. A lot of viewers bought Polygon at 80 cents. Or Engine at 80 cents, or Decentraland at 50 cents. And guess what? By Wednesday, they sold out with 300% return on their money. That was a beautiful run. We all remember that. But that was the end of it. That was the end of it. Because within about 3 weeks, over the next 3 weeks, Ethereum was losing 3% every 48 hours. And Bitcoin was losing 3% every 48 hours. Now, you may say 3% is not much, but if you're doing this every 2 days, it's just going to build up. So Ethereum was going from 3,000 to 2,800 to 2,500. And then I said, well, wait a second. I have two self-created warning signals for this market. And they were the following. If Bitcoin goes under 35,000 or Ethereum goes under 2,500, we're going to have a fourth market crash. Well, Bitcoin kept on staying around or out of the range. So we were fine with Bitcoin. But I said it's either of the events signals a market crash. Well, Ethereum did stay under 2,500 day after day after day for over a week. I said, well, it's coming. I don't know what day it's coming. And then I looked at the last market crash, and the Ethereum went to 2,100 at the last market crash before it crashed. And I said, it's a 2,100, folks. It's a 2,100. It's Friday. You know what Sunday's like. Sunday's the lowest day of the week, and we're 2,100 on Friday. We're going to crash on Sunday. Get ready. That was my warning signal, and it crashed on Sunday. It was as though PCR was watching my videos or watching the markets because they saw how weak the market was, and guess what they did that Sunday? They came in with another trash talk. Right when the market was crashing on the Sunday, double whammy, and that was the fourth market crash. A crash like any more market crash before, because the market crash went from Friday to Saturday to Monday to from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday, and did not stop until Wednesday. We fell over all those days until we got to here, and then finally, the net result was that by Wednesday, coins never rebounded. They rebounded a little bit, but they're still in the crash level. I said, hey, these market indications show you that the coins do not rebound after 3 days of crashing, that they basically stayed at the Wednesday levels or maybe the Tuesday levels. We're now in a bear market, and we were. I said coins are going to devalue over the next 4 weeks, and they did. I said that coins are going down the mountain, and they did. And then as we went down, there were pops when coins went up for a few days, like this week. Earlier this week, there was a programmatic event for Bitcoin. The programmatic event was the following. Some very big institutional investors had bought Bitcoin on margin, which is called debt, where they don't have the cash for it. Bought it on a bet that Bitcoin was going to go lower. And then suddenly in a particular day, Cathy Wood from ARK, Elon Musk for Tesla, and Dorsey from Twitter Square came out and said, I think Bitcoin is going higher. It brought Bitcoin up higher, and then it caused a squeeze on that position, causing the accounts to be closed out by programs, by computer programs, what I call a programmatic event. Whenever you see something like this in the charts, it's a programmatic event. In this case, it was a programmatic event closing out the accounts. By closing out the accounts on Bitcoin, it caused Bitcoin to go up, and this is what Bitcoin will look like. It caused Bitcoin to go up and caused the entire market to go up because thought, oh, the market's going up. It's great. No, it's a programmatic event. But unless someone explains it to you, you're not going to know why Bitcoin's going up. And I said it's not going to last more than 24 hours. It didn't. But it gave some euphoria. It gave some excitement. It gave some lift to the market. You know, AMP went from 4 cents to 8 cents, which was a beautiful run. But that was it. And we're just sort of downtrending. As we downtrend, things like that will happen. That's what happened. And so do I see any longevity of that? No. where do I see things going? Exactly where I said they were going before. I'm not really changing my position because, yeah, we had a nice week. Just because you have one good week doesn't mean I'm going to change my position. So here is Bitcoin. This is 24-hour chart. I'm in Gemini, one of the platforms. This is my mouse is in the charts. So you started the day at 39, you're heading up to 40, which is quite impressive. And then look at this one. Yeah, I did not look at the chart before I went on air. So that's a programmatic event there. That's another programmatic event. So that's going the other direction. Which means that someone may have been betting that Bitcoin was going to the high end and the position had squeezed out. So it sold the position out, causing Bitcoin to fall. Wow. But what I need you to understand is this is where Bitcoin going. I need to go out further. Here you go. So this is the mountain. 10 up to 60, and now from 60 to 30, whatever you call this week, whether it's 30, whether it's 29 from last week or 39 from this week, it's going down the mountain. 60 to 39 is still 50% down the mountain. It's going down the mountain. My prediction for Bitcoin, it will go to 25,000 to 29,000 in the next 2 weeks. And when PCR speaks, which folks, it is so due for PCR to speak. I would expect PCR to speak in the next 7 days. It's long overdue. They don't go this long without trash talking. That Bitcoin will go sub 25. Yeah. Ethereum, this is 24-hour. Interesting run there. Got $100 pop. But how has Ethereum done over the last few months? Here you go. So it's come down the mountain. It's trying to get this run from, it went down to 1,700, 1,800 just a few days ago. It's trying to run up $500. Great. But look at the chart. It's not a good chart. It's still down the mountain. Doge is flat. So Doge is even a more obvious chart. Gemini did not have Doge all these months. But yeah, look at that. That's no bueno. It's just flat. And then Polygon, I feel sorry for. Polygon never got back from that last market crash, and it just has floundered. So 73 cents, it got to 79 cents last week. It's up to $1. It's flat at $1. Dollar's nothing to write home about. It's unfortunate. It was once a good coin. It's not getting the lift it needs. AMP is interesting. I detailed AMP about a month ago when it ran from 3 cents to 12 cents in 4 days, which was deliciousness. It recently ran this last week from 4 to 8, which is deliciousness. That's double your money. But I said it's not doing 12 again, and it did not do 12 cents. So here is AMP. It's just 4 to 9, and then back down to 4, and then up to 8. Yeah, you could ride this, but look, it's not doing that 12-cent run. And it doesn't have the legs. SushiSwap is like my Compound, is like my Aave, is like my Decentraland. Let me go to Aave. Aave, Compound, Decentraland, SushiSwap, all were what I call my anomaly coins. They had a run about 2 weeks ago where they went up 200% in just a few days. That run has not come back, with the exception of Aave. Aave gave another run this week. Unlike the other coins, Aave gave a run this week, but that run did not have a lot of strength to it. It went from 237 to, let me go in a little tighter. I think it went up 50%. Let me see. It went from 279 to 305. Yeah, it's just not a particularly robust enough run. Let me see, I think it was $100 in the last week, but it's not what it did before. That first run was a 200 to 300, double your money run. If you go into the split screen, you're going to see that on CoinMarketCap.com, there's nothing really else very interesting at the moment with coins across the board. CoinMarketCap.com currently lists a lot of other coins besides Gemini's listings. And if you go on there, the best performing coin right at the moment is Flow, up 29% for the day. After that is Chainlink, up 12%. And after that, there's no other coin, even up double digits. So is there flippable coin at the moment? Not at the moment. Watch Chainlink. Maybe it improves. The worst performing coins are actually AMP today, down 9%. What are the best performing coins for the last 7 days? Quant up 79%. It was once up 100% for the 7 days, so it's starting to devalue. What's the worst performing coin for the last 7 days? Shiba. What's the worst performing coin for the last decade? Shiba. MDX is down 4%, but relatively a flat market. The market is down 1% at the moment. Remember, this is Friday, so Friday is a very pervasive run, and Friday will change over the 24-hour period. Here's what you need to know. Number one, here's the takeaway in the summary. Number one, your buying opportunity, if you want to buy and flip, meaning, or buy and day trade, is getting in at the low lows of Friday night and getting in on and getting out by Saturday morning. And if it does not downdraft a lot, then getting out on Sunday. Now, here's a very interesting question, which I'm going to pose as devil's advocate to myself. Well, if the whole market is down on Friday, where am I going to find that coin that's up 18%? Interesting devil's advocate question for myself. You have to sort of look at coins that are the worst performing coin at the moment and say, well, that's just a Friday downdraft on the coin. I think it's going to come back. Let me do it with you. If the whole market is down on Friday, then how am I going to even find a coin to buy Friday night and sell by Saturday? How do I even choose the coin? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my Gemini platform and I'm going to choose the worst performing coin at the moment and see if there's any coin in there that I think I can get a pop on between a Friday and Saturday morning. So what's the worst performing coin at the moment? At the moment, it's Caspian. I'm not a very big fan of Caspian. AMP, and then Cryptech. AMP is 7 cents. If AMP goes to 5 cents tonight, I'd buy it and try to sell it out at 8 on, on Saturday or Monday, or sell it at 7. But I'm not buying AMP at 7 cents because guess what? That's only 1 cent down from where it is. That's not a lot. I'm not buying it that cheap. That's not cheap enough to buy. Cryptech may be a contender because Cryptech is a very volatile stock, and volatility is what you want for flippable coins. Other than that, Gemini's listing of downtrending coins at the moment is not helping me too much. So you have to basically see, is there anything that clearly is taking a hit that should not be taking a hit today? And you'll be looking at that more by Friday night. Coins that I really do like at the moment for these movements are Aave, AMP, if it's cheap enough, sometimes Decentraland, sometimes Sushi Swap, sometimes Compound, but it's not doing it at the moment. And then, if Polygon does go to a 90 cents and getting it out at $1.10, I mean, that's 20% in just a few days, in just a day or two. Those are opportunities as well. But the day is young, and the night will be young as well. And join me on Overnight's Crypto, Morning's Crypto, and Evening's Crypto every day on this channel. Morning's Crypto is live on air at 9:30. Overnight's Crypto starts at 3:30 after afternoon daylight, and then evening's Crypto some nights at 7 o'clock as well. And with that, I want you part of this family, so subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this family. Hit that subscribe button. Like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes. Every like helps. Tell people to come on over. Join me in August as this channel expands its financial coverage and includes stock coverage as well. It's going to be a great month of August. I can't wait to show you the new programming coming to this channel. And also, consider becoming a member. Have a beautiful day.